Hello everyone, my name is Grethade here from 01gaming.com and noobcastgaming.com, and I know it's the weekend, but what I've ran into is this particular Sunday, after doing the day job and trying to make some monies, I ended up running into an issue where I had to get a new computer case and I had to do computer transplant surgery. So basically I had to take the motherboard, graphics, everything out of the old case, which was falling apart. Was quite horrible because all the fans decided that they didn't want to work anymore, and make the case a hotbox and replace it into a brand new computer case, which I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there is absolutely no noise coming from my computer, which you could hear previously. So after doing that, I did have to commit to writing a recap, which you can find over at 01gaming.com. You can find every Saturday morning GMT with a few headlines that popped up during the week, kind of like what I do with my GNH videos, but it's usually stories that are featured on 01gaming.com, and then I'll find something else to throw in there. So after doing computer transplant surgery and doing the recap, the time turned into about 10 to 3 in the morning. I'm actually recording this at about 3:30 in the morning, and I'm probably not going to get the gameplay recorded until tomorrow, and probably won't even render until as I'm going out the door to try to make more monies at the day job tomorrow. So I apologize. The reason that I actually decided to go ahead and make this video the way I did, though, is to say that I appreciate the constant and returning viewers that I get. There's about 40 to 60 of you that seem to come back on a regular basis to see my videos, and I really appreciate you guys coming back. Now, to some other YouTubers, 40 to 60 people are not a whole lot of viewers. And I get that, and I'm okay with that. As it is, I am a rather busy individual, so to dedicate all my time to YouTube as much as and as enjoyable as it would be, I just can't do it. So, in addition to being a YouTuber that has a small itty-bitty channel that's been around for a couple months and has the 40 to 60 returning viewers, I am a writer for two sites. www.noobcastgaming.com, that's NEWB, which is in the description down below, and 01gaming.com, which is ZERO, the number 1 gaming.com, also in the description down below. In addition to writing those, we do a podcast over at Noobcast Gaming. I do the editing for that podcast. So after everything's recorded, we take the audio clip, I go through it, and although I don't do a whole lot with it, there are times I have to make clips and adjustments to what is being said. I know audio levels are not exactly the most pleasurable, but for the effects of us laughing at each other, I have to leave it as it is. Otherwise, the authenticity of what's going on in the podcast just isn't there. In addition to that, I am a full-time sales representative, and it is where I make my monies. It is not the job that you desire when you go into college, but it pays bills, it takes care of me, and with everything that I have going on in personal life, Lord knows I could really use any taken care of I could get. With that said, in addition to YouTubing, 01gaming.com, noobcastgaming.com, full-time sales representative, I've also recently been asked to take my personal blog, which is related to a personal adventure, a personal journey, if you would, that I've pretty much been on my whole life, and I've recently blogged about it, started writing it, and taking my journalistic abilities that I've harnessed over the years and apply it to my experiences and how I view things regarding this little journey of mine. Because of it, I've been approached and asked if I could have my blog featured on an advice page for other individuals that are trying to do the same thing as me, and to be able to contribute back to folks that are going through it when I know that I counted on the same people to do that. I was more than delighted to do it, and although I have a full plate, I couldn't say no to that. Some people would tell me that I'm crazy for taking something else on, but I had to do it. So what I'm kind of running into is I have a YouTube channel. I have 2 video game websites I write for. I now have a personal blog that I have to dedicate a little bit more time to be able to make things I write there presentable. A full-time sales job, a part-time photography business on the side, and that takes about 26 hours out of my 24-hour day. Right, do the math. I realized what I said. That was on purpose. In any case, because of that, I want to know, to the 40 to 60 of you that seem to come around on a regular basis, what is it about my channel that you really appreciate? I kind of would like to know. So, is it my GNH, the way that I bring in the news, the way that I talk about the fact that there's a headline, I present the news, and then I kind of throw my own little 2 cents on it? Is it my spectacular gameplay style that you have seen in the background? Now, I will be the first to admit that is not original. I have no problem admitting that. Of the YouTubers that I love to follow, the one that really sticks out to me is one John Bain, and the way he decided to go about it, because of his mug, if you would, he put gameplay in the background, which to me is rather enticing, because as you listen to someone talk about whatever it is, you get to watch a game that either, one, you didn't know it existed and looked really cool, or it's a game that is rather popular, and you go, okay, this is fun to watch, or this person sucks, or hey, that was really cool that they did that, whatever. Chances are, if it's my StarCraft, you see how bad it is. If you're watching my beat hazard videos, you're probably trying not to get a seizure. Whatever. In any case, I did borrow that method from him. I have no problem admitting I borrowed that from him, although I'm not doing the same thing as him, because Lord knows my opinions, although I have them, cannot be done in such a cynical manner as his. And that's okay. I'm not him, I am me. That's what everything on the personal side of things is all about. I am trying to be me. This goes back to what I was trying to say before. Because of that, what do you guys want? Do you want my gaming news headlines? Do you want gameplay in the background? I know I've recently uploaded a couple of how I bombed my StarCraft ladders. I did L2 something a couple times, and those really didn't catch on. Can't blame you. Although I understand some of the things, trying to reiterate what I understand isn't exactly going as well as I could hope. So why not just do it? Here's what's going on. Here's how I'm playing it. This is why I'm deciding to play it this way. And let you guys decide what you think of my gameplay. Do you want to watch that? Is there something else you'd like to see? Let me know. As it is, having only 40 to 60 of you that come back on a regular basis and watch me, and apparently I'm entertaining you somehow, I would like to know how I can entertain you more efficiently. And how can I improve my channel for you guys? Let me know. Please let me know what you think. A great place to do that is in the comment section down below. I definitely try to interact with anyone that leaves comments with me. Insidious Minds, you are the best for this. I very much enjoy looking forward to seeing the comments in my videos every time I upload one. I must return the favor to you, my friend, because you are phenomenal for it, and I truly appreciate you doing that. And I will say that to anyone else. If you leave comments, Computer Empire, you're another person that comes to mind for this. If you leave comments for me, I would love to try to return the favor for you sometimes. But tell me, what can I do? I would really like to know. Tell me down below. If you liked my rant this time around, please give me a thumb. Or if you found me for the first time and I actually thought that my channel's worth a go, subscribe to me, as I'm trying to continue my YouTube adventure and journey into creating content that is desirable for folks. With that, I will be back on Monday with the GNH, unless there's an overwhelming demand for something else. July 4th, I will try to do a video between getting off the paying job and going to fireworks. And Friday, I will not be around. As I've said before, I live in the Twin Cities area, and there's a sci-fi fantasy convention, Convergence, that I will be attending with the Newcast Gaming crew. Although I won't be promoting with them the whole time, I will definitely be there, and it is a great time. It is such a good time. And if you live in the Twin Cities and you are a nerd, if you don't go to Convergence, shame on you. You should go. Like, get your tickets now. Do it. Go, go, go. Google it. Convergence. Got it? Cool. I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching me, and deuces. Deuces.